You are going to learn how to make a thumbnail using PowerPoint. Everyone knows how to use PowerPoint, so let's have a go. So the first thing we need to do is get ourselves a whole bunch of resources. So I'm going to do that and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I've got a whole bunch of things on here. I've got a screenshot of PowerPoint, I've got Blow Your Mind, I've got a little bit of text in a box, I've got a picture, and I've got the PowerPoint icon. That's all I'm going to need. So I'm going to start, I'm going to change the color of this, and I think to do that I'm going to choose a color picker and maybe use that color. That looks like a good color. So I'm now going to highlight just the word PowerPoint because I want it to stand out, and I'm going to change the color of that so that it's similar but a little bit different. Okay, so now I've done that, I can move this out of the way for the moment. This is the next piece I'm going to work with, and what we're going to do with this is we're going to just put it on a little bit of an angle. So let's go to our preset, our shapes, and let's put it on a bit of an angle. That looks pretty good to me. And we'll move it up into the corner. We can go off the page a little bit, that will look good. So now we're going to take this that we made before and we're going to make it look like it's sitting on the screen. So the same thing we just did before, use the same 3D rotation, and it should line up, and we should be able to place it nicely so it looks like it's part of the screen. That looks great. We're going to move this up here. Now that looks like it's going underneath that, so I might make this just that little bit smaller to make it fit. And if that's smaller, then I better move this so that it sits just in the right spot. That looks way better. Probably bring that back on the page a little bit. Beautiful. Realign that up and all over it. Now I'm going to bring down this picture of a computer so it looks like somebody's actually working on this. Not right down in the bottom corner because that's where the timestamp will go. So I would need to bring that to the front, so I'll go to my arrange and I'll bring that to the front so that it sits slightly over that so it looks a little bit layered. Bring the Blow Your Mind down here. We might bring this up a little bit because that's a fairly important thing, PowerPoint. Looks a little bit boring, so let's go and format it and give it a bit of a shadow so that it looks nice. And we're just about there. The only thing I think we need to do now is put a little bit of orange in the background, so let's right click on the background, format that, and let's choose a color. How is that color going to look? I think that looks pretty good. It brings it all together, ties it all together. Awesome, let's go with that. Okie doke. Bring that over just a tiny bit, and that looks brilliant. So if I now press F5, I can see what that will look like as a full screen. The full screen. So while it's there, I'm just going to hit my print screen button, and now it's copied into the memory, and we can go into paint.net, which is free of course, and we can turn this into a PNG, make a new document. Okay, let's Control V because it should paste in. There's our very cool looking thumbnail. We'll now go File, Save, and we will give it a name, and we can save. Done. Now we have a PowerPoint that has created our thumbnail that we can use for this video. See you in the next one. Leave me a comment and tell me if you tried it.